To explain how and where the votes were won, let's go to Jane at the screen. Hi, Jane.
Hi, Kay. Well, let's look at the declarations and the 32 counts across the country overnight and into the morning, from East Ayrshire and the Western Isles all the way through all these different councils, Aberdeen to the Scottish borders. This is how Scotland looks. These are the different counties. This is it in terms of land mass. The Western Isles looks absolutely enormous, the Highlands, doesn't it, and all the central parts of Scotland. But this belies the fact that it's the central belt. It's all about the population, this area here. These are the areas with a high population. These are the areas that really decided who voted yes, who voted no, the most populous area of the country. Now, the first council to declare that was a real disappointment for the yes campaign was Clackmannanshire. It's just up here, just north of Edinburgh. A real surprise, 19,000 voting no, only 16,000 voting yes. The other biggie of the night, I suppose you'd say, is Glasgow. Here it is on the left-hand side. The numbers there, very, very different though. A real result for the yes campaign, 194 voting yes, 169,000 voting no. 25,000 majority there, but it wasn't enough to change the overall picture. Edinburgh, it was another biggie. There it is there. You can see just on the Firth of Forth, yes, 123, no, 194,000. And when we look at how that breaks down percentage-wise for Edinburgh, the yeses, 38%, the noes, 61%. So a real sense from Edinburgh of how they were feeling. It's interesting in Edinburgh because it has got a very young population. If you look over at this part of the screen, the 16 to 29-year-olds in Scotland, 17% of the population falls into that age group. In Edinburgh, 24%. But despite that, they still voted no overwhelmingly. Now, not long after this declaration, we knew that the noes had crossed this all-important finishing line. Here it is. No, 2 million votes, just over 2 million. Yes, 1,617,000. And those scenes of delight that you can see being played out on the screen there were echoed by some of the tweets that we've heard from well-known names over the course of the night. Let's see what people were talking about online. J.K. Rowling, now she of course had given £1 million to the Better Together campaign. She said, been up all night watching Scotland make history, a huge turnout, a peaceful democratic process. We should be very proud. Doesn't normally wade into political matters, but Geri Halliwell, of course well known for Ginger Spice for her famous Union Jack dress. Thank you, Scotland. Together we are Great Britain. And the actor Simon Pegg said he felt sad for those who'd campaigned hard for a yes vote. Hopefully some meaningful change will come of this. It was by no means a landslide. And perhaps looking ahead to the consequences of the result, David Walliams tweeted, "I'm so pleased Scotland has voted to stay in the United Kingdom. Wales, don't get any ideas, please."